Shohei Ohtani has signed a 10-year, $700 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. As I just said a second ago, Shohei Ohtani has signed a 10-year, $700 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers, confirming that he'll be staying in the LA market. He's been a player on the Los Angeles Angels for the last 6 years, and will stay in the LA market with the Los Angeles Dodgers starting in 2024. If you've been paying attention to sweepstakes, there have been a lot of talk and chatter that maybe he was going to be headed to the Blue Jays potentially, maybe head, I think, to the Cleveland Indians have been in the running, and also the Braves and the Cubs have been in the running for Shohei. But at the end of the day, many people at the beginning of the free agency expected that Shohei Ohtani was going to sign this massive deal and massive contract. To put this in perspective, this is the biggest contract not just in Major League Baseball history, but if I'm not mistaken, this is the biggest contract in the history of sports in general. I believe Lionel Messi has the biggest contract in history. I think he signed a $436 or $437 million contract to play for Miami, which I think is an absolute huge deal there. Now, a lot of people are wondering, is Shohei Ohtani deserving of this $700 million contract? Absolutely, 100%. I think he deserves this contract. I'd rather see him maybe play for Toronto, another organization, but it's not a major shock. Just to put this in perspective, with last year's stats alone playing for the Angels on the batting side of things, he had 102 runs, 151 hits, 26 doubles, 8 triples. He had 44 home runs, which led the league in the American League. He had 95 RBIs. He had 20 stolen bases. He had 6 of some other stats. He had a lot of really good stats, and it had a .304 average, which is a really solid average for a batter themselves. But it's not only the batting that you have to look at in the 6 years he's played, you have to look at the pitching as well. He is probably the best player that has come from the pitching and batting side combined ever. He had a 10 wins and 5 losses last year. He had a 3.1 ERA, which is really, really solid. He had, I believe, 150 strikeouts or something like that. 167 strikeouts last year alone. So Shohei Ohtani is an incredible pitcher and an amazing batter himself. Now, he is not expected to bat because I think he's going to be getting Tommy John surgery, so he won't be batting at least for the next few years. Again, no one should be shocked or surprised that Dodgers were the massive front runner to sign Shohei Ohtani, and I'm really glad to say that Shohei Ohtani has finally made a decision on where he's going to be officially going into the future. This is probably going to set a lot of moves that are going to happen. Obviously, we've had some big movement happening in this offseason so far. Aaron Nola is going back to the Phillies. You've got, of course, Sonny Gray coming to the St. Louis Cardinals. You've got Susogas, who's going to the Giants. A couple of players like Yamamoto are expected to maybe potentially head to the New York Yankees, and Juan Soto, of course, is headed to the New York Yankees as well. Tyler O'Neill, he's going to the Red Sox, which I find a little bit unfortunate as a St. Louis Cardinal fan, but it doesn't surprise or shock me that Shohei Ohtani has officially signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's just hope with how strong of a lineup they have, they can maybe make a little bit of a deep run. I am not the biggest fan of the LA Dodgers, but it's really good to see that an organization is paying a lot of money for Shohei Ohtani. I wasn't shocked by the announcement. I'm not surprised to see that Shohei Ohtani is headed there. I think it's a good move overall, and glad to see that he is headed to the Dodgers. Again, not the biggest fan of the organization, but I'm glad to see that Shohei Ohtani is going to be leaving the Angels and going to an organization that actually can compete. Because the LA Angels, they have not been good since Arte Moreno. I think that's Arturo. Remember the guy's name exactly who owns the Angels. I think this is overall a very good move for the organization as a whole. So, that is going to be for today's special news video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as we're on Patreon as well. Links to more of that, and comment your thoughts on today's episode. How do you think that Shohei Ohtani deserves the contract that he got? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm not sure exactly when there will be another video up on this channel. This channel, of course, is not a daily channel. If any other major MLB contracts get announced or anything big outside of the motorsports world on my other channel gets announced, you'll see that here on the channel. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for some more awesome content on this channel, including MLB and NFL content. Take care, everybody.